Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. Today, I want to speak with you about something powerful, something transformative, a winning environment. Now, you might wonder, what does it mean to create a winning environment? Well, let me tell you, a winning environment is where dreams are born, nurtured, and brought to life. First and foremost, it all starts with mindset and attitude. To create a winning environment, we have to start with the most powerful tool we possess, our mindset and attitude. Our mindset is the lens through which we view the world, the filter that shapes our experiences, and the compass that guides our actions. Attitude, on the other hand, is the energy and approach we bring to every moment. Together, these elements create a foundation for success, one that can lead us to new heights if we actively cultivate them. Consider this: everything begins in the mind. Every achievement, every innovation, every life-changing moment first started as a thought, an idea. But for those ideas to turn into reality, they need fertile ground to grow. That fertile ground is a mindset geared toward growth and positivity. When we approach life with the belief that we can learn, improve, and achieve our goals, we create an environment where success can flourish. Having a growth mindset means viewing negative mindset can become a barrier or negative, trapping us in self-doubt and limitation. We can look at challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and smarter. This doesn't mean ignoring or denying difficult feelings, but rather seeing the bigger picture. For example, when faced with failure, a winning mindset doesn't see it as a reason to quit. Instead, it views failure as feedback, a stepping stone toward improvement. It says, I'll learn from this and come back even stronger. That's the power of resilience. It's about bouncing back and moving forward no matter what. Our resilience, however, doesn't happen by accident. It's a skill developed over time through intentional practice and perspective. We live in a world that demands immediate results, but a winning mindset recognizes that true, lasting success is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience and the willingness to keep going even when the journey gets tough. People with resilient mindsets look at the long game. They understand that setbacks are part of the process and that every great success story has a chapter of struggle. It's not the obstacles that define us, but how we respond to them. A positive attitude is just as crucial. How many times have we seen people miss out on opportunities simply because they approach life with a negative or defeated attitude? A positive attitude doesn't mean we ignore reality. It means we choose to focus on the good, to seek solutions rather than dwell on problems. This choice can transform not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. A positive attitude is contagious. When we bring optimism, hope, and enthusiasm to our interactions, we lift others up and create an atmosphere where everyone feels empowered. Our attitude also affects how we approach risk and uncertainty. In any journey towards success, there will be unknowns. There will be moments where we don't have all the answers or can't see the path ahead. A positive attitude embraces this uncertainty, knowing that every challenge is a chance to learn and grow. Rather than fearing failure, a winning attitude welcomes it as a natural part of the journey. This attitude gives us the courage to step outside our comfort zones, take calculated risks, and believe in our ability to handle whatever comes our way. To cultivate this mindset and attitude, we need to make intentional choices every day. One practical way to do this is through self-talk. The words we use with ourselves matter. They shape how we see ourselves and our capabilities. But positive self-talk can be as simple as saying, I can do this, or I have what it takes. Over time, these affirmations rewire our brains to believe in our potential. When faced with a challenge, we can ask ourselves empowering questions like, what can I learn from this? Or how can I grow stronger? By consciously choosing positive and constructive thoughts, we build mental resilience and a winning outlook. Another crucial aspect is gratitude. Taking time to reflect on what we're thankful for shifts our focus from what's lacking to what we have. Gratitude reminds us that no matter the situation, there's always something good, something valuable. This perspective reduces stress and fosters a sense of contentment and joy, both of which are vital for sustaining motivation and drive. When we practice gratitude, we're less likely to get discouraged by setbacks because we see them in context. And we remember that even on tough days, we have strengths and resources to draw on. Visualization is another powerful tool. By mentally picturing ourselves achieving our goals, we create a clear image of what we're working toward. Studies have shown that visualization can improve performance by helping us build mental pathways and prepare for real-life challenges. When we consistently visualize success, we train our minds to recognize opportunities that align with our goals. It's like programming our minds for winning outcomes even before they happen. In a winning environment, mindset and attitude are not just individual pursuits, they're collective forces. When we work with others who share a positive, resilient mindset, the effect multiplies. This is why it's essential to surround ourselves with people who uplift and encourage us. Just as a negative mindset can drain energy, a positive and growth-focused mindset can energize and inspire. Together, we create an environment where everyone is motivated to bring their best, face challenges head on, and celebrate each other's victories. And ultimately, creating a winning environment requires a commitment to growth, positivity, and resilience. These qualities may not come easily or naturally at first, but with consistent effort, they become second nature. The path to success is rarely smooth, but with the right mindset and attitude, it's always possible. Embrace every setback as a setup for a comeback. See every challenge as an opportunity to rise higher. Remember that the power to create a winning environment lies within you, your thoughts, your choices, and your attitude. So let's commit to building that mindset of strength and possibility. Let's approach each day with a positive attitude, ready to learn, grow, and overcome. Because when we cultivate a winning environment in our minds, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Creating a winning environment doesn't just depend on your own mindset and attitude. It also relies heavily on the people you surround yourself with. Think about it, the people you interact with daily, the individuals you work with, study with, or spend time with have a significant impact on how you think, feel, and ultimately how you perform. They can either uplift you, inspire you, and push you to be better, or they can drain your energy, pull you down, and keep you stagnant. So if you want to create an environment that fosters success, one of the most critical steps is to surround yourself with the right people, people who are aligned with your goals, who believe in you, and who motivate you to keep pushing forward. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. The journey is tough, and at times it feels like every step is harder than the last. Now, think about having someone beside you who's equally determined to reach the top, someone who cheers you on when you're tired and tells you, we can do this. Having that kind of support and encouragement can make all the difference. On the other hand, if the person next to you is complaining, doubting, or even questioning your decision to climb the mountain in the first place, your motivation can start to waver. Their negativity can seep into your thoughts, making the climb feel twice as difficult. This is why it's so important to surround yourself with people who have the same drive, the same commitment to growth, and the same desire to succeed as you do. People who embody a positive, growth-oriented attitude have a way of energizing those around them. Their ambition is contagious. When you spend time with people who are excited about their goals, who are proactive, and who believe in making things happen, you start to adopt those qualities as well. It's like they're holding up a mirror, showing you what's possible if you keep going, if you stay focused, and if you refuse to give up. These people don't just talk about dreams, they act on them. They understand the value of hard work, persistence, and resilience, and their dedication inspires you to bring the same level of commitment to your own goals. However, surrounding yourself with successful, motivated individuals doesn't just mean finding people who are already where you want to be. It also means finding people who challenge you, those who push you to go beyond your comfort zone and reach higher. These people don't let you settle for mediocrity. They hold you accountable, offering constructive feedback that helps you improve. They see your potential, even when you might doubt it, and they encourage you to reach it. Sometimes this means they'll give you tough love. They'll tell you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear, but they do it because they believe in you and because they want to see you succeed. One of the most powerful things about surrounding yourself with the right people is that they remind you of your goals, even when things get tough. Let's face it, everyone has moments of self-doubt. There will be times when you're tempted to give up, when you're tired, frustrated, or overwhelmed. In those moments, having people around you who believe in your vision can be a lifeline. They're the ones who remind you why you started in the first place, who reassure you that the challenges are temporary, and who encourage you to keep going. They understand that the path to success isn't always smooth, but they know it's worth it. But surrounding yourself with the right people isn't just about finding individuals who can support you. It's also about avoiding those who may bring you down. We've all encountered people who seem to focus on the negative, who are quick to criticize, and who project their own fears and insecurities onto others. They're the ones who say you'll never make it or that's too risky. If you let these voices influence you, it can be easy to start doubting yourself. You might begin to internalize their negativity, questioning your abilities, or even abandoning your goals altogether. This is why it's crucial to set boundaries with people who drain your energy or undermine your confidence. You don't have to cut them out of your life entirely, but it's essential to protect your energy and prioritize relationships that nourish rather than deplete you. Finding the right people to surround yourself with often involves seeking out environments where positivity and growth are valued. This could mean joining a group, club, or community that aligns with your interests and ambitions. And if it might involve networking with people who are in your field or who have achieved goals similar to yours. It could even mean finding a mentor, someone who has walked the path you want to walk and who can offer guidance and wisdom based on their own experiences. These relationships provide a foundation for growth, creating a support system that helps you stay focused, motivated, and inspired. Another key aspect of surrounding yourself with success is reciprocity. Building a winning environment isn't a one-way street. It's about giving as much as you receive. When you support others in their journey, when you encourage them and celebrate their successes, you create a culture of mutual growth. Your energy and positivity become a source of inspiration for others, and in turn, they uplift you. This creates a cycle of motivation and encouragement where everyone involved is empowered to reach new heights. It's also important to recognize that a winning environment isn't static, it evolves as you grow. The people who support you at one stage of your journey may not be the same people who support you at another stage. As you set new goals and reach new levels, you may need to expand your network, seeking out individuals who can offer new perspectives and challenges. This doesn't mean abandoning old relationships, but it does mean being open to change and constantly evaluating who you're surrounding yourself with. Are these people still helping you grow? Are they still aligned with your vision? If the answer is no, it may be time to seek out new connections. In the end, creating a winning environment requires being intentional about the relationships you cultivate. It's about seeking out people who believe in your potential, who push you to be your best, and who support your growth. It's about avoiding those who bring negativity or doubt into your life. It's about finding communities and networks that align with your goals and aspirations. And it's about giving back, building a culture of mutual support and encouragement. The people you surround yourself with have a profound influence on your journey. They can either lift you up or hold you back. So choose wisely, invest in relationships that nourish your growth, and create a circle of influence that propels you towards your goals. With the right people by your side, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Creating a winning environment is built on a foundation of excellence, and that requires commitment. It's not just about dreaming big or setting ambitious goals. It's about having the discipline, focus, and drive to follow through on those goals day in and day out. Commitment to excellence means consistently showing up and putting in the work, even when it's challenging, even when the motivation fades, and even when progress seems slow. Excellence doesn't happen by accident. It's a deliberate choice that requires dedication, sacrifice, and a willingness to push beyond your limits. Excellence starts with setting high standards for yourself. When you commit to excellence, you make a conscious decision to hold yourself to a level of performance that goes beyond the ordinary. You're not just doing enough to get by, you're striving to be the best you can be. This means paying attention to the details, taking pride in your work, and putting in the extra effort that others might overlook. Excellence isn't about perfection, but it is about doing the best with what you have. It's about constantly looking for ways to improve, to grow, and to elevate your skills and abilities. One of the biggest challenges of committing to excellence is that it requires consistency. It's easy to feel motivated at the beginning of a new project or when pursuing a fresh goal, but as time goes on, that initial excitement can start to fade. The real test of commitment is whether you can keep putting in the effort even when the enthusiasm wanes. This is where discipline comes into play. Discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement fades, when obstacles arise, and when progress is slower than expected. It's the inner drive that pushes you to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and to do the work, even on the days when you don't feel like it. In a winning environment, commitment to excellence also means being willing to do things others might avoid. It means going the extra mile, putting in the hours, and staying late if necessary. It means not cutting corners, even if no one is watching, because you know that the quality of your work reflects who you are. Excellence is often built in those small, unnoticed when you choose to put in a little more effort or to do a task just a bit better than you did before. Over time, these small acts of commitment compound, leading to significant improvements and a reputation for reliability, skill, and high-quality work. Excellence also requires resilience. No path to success is without its challenges, setbacks, or failures. When you're committed to excellence, you understand that these obstacles are part of the journey. You're willing to keep going, to learn from your mistakes, and to adapt when things don't go as planned. Resilience means you don't let failures define you. Instead, you use them as fuel to push yourself to do better. When you're committed to excellence, every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, to learn something new, and to get one step closer to your goals. Another essential part of excellence is taking ownership of your work. When you're truly committed, you don't make excuses or blame others when things go wrong. Instead, you take responsibility for your actions and your outcomes. This mindset of ownership is empowering because it gives you control over your own success. You recognize that ultimately your achievements are in your hands. By taking ownership, you're more likely to learn from your experiences, make the necessary changes, and keep moving forward with even greater determination. My commitment to excellence also means being open to feedback. No matter how skilled or knowledgeable you are, there's always room for growth. People who are truly committed to excellence understand the value of learning from others, whether it's through constructive criticism, mentorship, or collaboration. They seek out feedback not because they want validation, but because they want to improve. When you're committed to excellence, you're not satisfied with good enough. You're always looking for ways to refine your skills, expand your knowledge, and push yourself to new levels of achievement. In a winning environment, excellence isn't just an individual pursuit, it's a collective effort. When everyone in a group or organization is committed to excellence, it creates a culture where high standards are the norm. People motivate and inspire each other to be their best. And there's a sense of pride in being part of something that values quality, integrity, and achievement. This kind of culture doesn't happen by accident. It's built through consistent action, shared values, and a commitment from everyone involved to give their best every day. However, excellence isn't solely about hard work, it's also about smart work. Part of being excellent is recognizing when to step back, evaluate, and adjust your approach. Sometimes working harder isn't the answer, working smarter is. This means being strategic about how you spend your time, setting priorities, and focusing on the tasks that will have the most impact. People who are committed to excellence understand that efficiency and effectiveness go hand in hand with hard work. They're not just putting in hours for the sake of it, they're making sure their efforts are aligned with their goals and that they're using their resources in the most productive way possible. Excellence also requires a level of humility. No matter how skilled or accomplished you become, there's always more to learn. People who are committed to excellence recognize that success is a journey, not a destination. They don't get complacent or assume they've made it. Instead, they remain open to new ideas, new challenges, and new opportunities for growth. They understand that excellence is a continuous pursuit and that there's always room to improve. This humility keeps them grounded, motivated, and ready to take on whatever comes their way. In the pursuit of excellence, it's also important to celebrate progress along the way. Commitment to excellence doesn't mean you only focus on the end goal. It means acknowledging and appreciating the small victories that happen along the journey. These moments of celebration can help keep motivation high and reinforce the value of the work you're doing. They remind you of how far you've come and encourage you to keep pushing forward, knowing that each step is bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. Finally, commitment to excellence is about passion. When you're passionate about what you do, that passion fuels your commitment, making it easier to stay focused, motivated, and dedicated. Excellence is not just about achieving success, it's about finding fulfillment in the pursuit itself. So when you're passionate about your work, excellence becomes a natural byproduct of your enthusiasm and dedication. You're willing to put in the effort, to make sacrifices, and to keep going, not just because you want to succeed, but because you genuinely love what you're doing. In summary, a commitment to excellence is about setting high standards, maintaining consistency, embracing resilience, taking ownership, being open to feedback, working smart, staying humble, celebrating progress, and nurturing passion. It's a mindset and a way of life that goes beyond any single achievement or goal. Excellence is about who you are and how you approach every task, every challenge, and every opportunity. By committing to excellence, you're creating a winning environment that not only propels you towards success, but also inspires those around you to reach for their own potential. Effective communication is a cornerstone of any winning environment. In any team, group, or organization, the ability to clearly convey ideas, share information, and foster understanding among people is essential for progress. Communication builds trust, sets expectations, and ensures that everyone is on the same page, working together toward a common goal. It's the glue that holds a group together and the bridge that connects individual efforts into a cohesive, powerful force. Without effective communication, even the most talented individuals can find themselves facing misunderstandings, conflicts, and missed opportunities. Clear communication starts with active listening. Often people think communication is just about expressing themselves, but the truth is that listening is just as important, if not more so. Listening actively involves not just hearing the words someone is saying, but truly understanding their perspective, their concerns, and their intentions. It means paying attention, showing empathy, and being open to what others are saying. Active listening allows people to feel heard and respected, creating an atmosphere where ideas can flow freely and honestly. When people feel valued, they're more likely to contribute fully and work collaboratively. Beyond listening, communication requires clarity and simplicity. In a winning environment, people don't hide behind jargon or complex language. They speak in a way that's accessible to everyone. This clarity minimizes confusion and ensures that everyone knows what's expected of them. Clear communication is about being direct and concise, expressing ideas in a way that's easy to understand. This doesn't mean oversimplifying complex issues, but rather breaking them down in a way that's manageable and approachable. People who are committed to a winning environment are aware of how they communicate, avoiding ambiguity and ensuring that their messages are as straightforward as possible. Another essential aspect of effective communication is transparency. In any environment where success is the goal, people need to be open and honest with each other. Transparency builds trust, which is critical for any group to function well together. When people feel they're being kept in the dark or that information is being withheld, it creates distrust and can lead to a breakdown in relationships. Transparency means sharing relevant information, admitting mistakes, and being open about challenges as well as successes. When leaders in particular model transparency, it encourages everyone else to do the same, fostering an atmosphere of openness where problems can be addressed honestly and effectively. Effective communication also involves giving and receiving feedback constructively. In a winning environment, feedback is not about criticism, but about growth and improvement. Constructive feedback is given with respect and in a way that aims to help the other person grow, not to bring them down. It's specific, actionable, and focused on behaviors rather than personal attributes. When receiving feedback, it's equally important to approach it with an open mind. In a winning environment, people welcome feedback as an opportunity to learn and enhance their performance. They recognize that feedback, even when challenging to hear, is a valuable tool for improvement. Emotional intelligence plays a significant role in effective communication. Communication isn't just about words, it's also about tone, body language, and the emotions behind those words. People with high emotional intelligence are aware of how their words and actions impact others. They're able to pick up on nonverbal cues, understand how others are feeling, and respond in a way that's empathetic and respectful. Emotional intelligence allows people to manage conflicts more effectively, handle stressful situations with composure, and build stronger relationships with those around them. In a winning environment, people prioritize understanding each other's perspectives and respecting each other's feelings. Conflict resolution is another key component of effective communication. In any group working toward a common goal, disagreements are natural and, in fact, healthy when handled correctly. Accountability is a fundamental element of any winning environment. It's the commitment to take full responsibility for one's actions, decisions, and outcomes. When individuals and teams embrace accountability, they not only drive their own growth and performance, but they also foster a culture of trust, integrity, and excellence. Accountability is what transforms words into action and intentions into results. It means holding yourself to high standards, following through on commitments, and owning both successes and setbacks. In a winning environment, accountability is woven into the fabric of every task, goal, and relationship, creating a strong foundation for continuous improvement and collective success. When people are accountable, they understand that their actions have a direct impact on the overall goals of the team or organization. They recognize that every individual's contribution matters, and they take ownership of their role in achieving shared objectives. This sense of ownership fuels motivation, as accountable individuals are deeply invested in the outcomes of their efforts. Rather than just doing their job, they take pride in their work and are committed to delivering high-quality results. This level of personal responsibility creates a sense of purpose and drives individuals to push beyond what's expected, striving for excellence in everything they do. Accountability begins with setting clear expectations. In any team or organization, people need to know what is expected of them, both in terms of their specific tasks and in the larger context of the team's goals. Setting clear expectations eliminates ambiguity and ensures that everyone is aligned on their responsibilities and the standards they are held to. This clarity enables individuals to focus on what truly matters and to work efficiently toward their goals. When expectations are well defined, it becomes easier to measure progress and assess performance, as everyone knows exactly what they're working toward. In a winning environment, accountability is not only about meeting expectations, but also about taking initiative. Accountable individuals don't wait to be told what to do. They proactively look for ways to contribute and solve problems. They step up when challenges arise, often going beyond their immediate responsibilities to help the team move forward. This proactive approach creates momentum and fosters a culture where people are empowered to take ownership of their work. When people feel accountable, they are more likely to see opportunities instead of obstacles and to take action rather than waiting for others to lead the way. Another key aspect of accountability is the willingness to admit mistakes. In an environment focused on success, mistakes are viewed not as failures, but as valuable learning experiences. Accountable individuals take ownership of their errors, acknowledging when something went wrong and accepting responsibility for their part in it. They don't make excuses or shift blame. Instead, they focus on understanding what went wrong and how they can improve moving forward. This level of honesty and self-reflection is crucial for growth, as it enables people to learn from their experiences and make better decisions in the future. In a winning environment, admitting mistakes is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and maturity. Accountability also involves holding others to the same standards. In a winning environment, people support each other and encourage accountability across the board. This doesn't mean being critical or confrontational, but rather creating a culture where everyone feels comfortable giving and receiving constructive feedback. When accountability is embraced as a shared value, team members are more likely to support each other in staying on track, achieving goals, and upholding standards. Holding others accountable is a form of respect. It shows that you believe in their potential and are invested in their success. This shared commitment to accountability builds trust, as everyone knows that they can rely on their teammates to follow through on their commitments. In addition to individual responsibility, accountability is crucial at the team level. A winning environment encourages collective accountability, where the team as a whole takes ownership of its outcomes. When a project succeeds, everyone celebrates the victory. When there are setbacks, the team works together to address them. This collective mindset reinforces unity and collaboration, as everyone feels a shared sense of purpose. When people see themselves as part of a larger whole, they are more likely to support each other, to communicate openly, and to work together toward common goals. Collective accountability creates a sense of belonging and strengthens the bond between team members, fostering a supportive and motivated work environment. Accountability also enhances trust. When people know that they can count on each other to do what they say they will do, it builds confidence in the team's ability to succeed. Trust is the foundation of any successful relationship, whether personal or professional. In a winning environment, people feel secure in the knowledge that their teammates are reliable, committed, and dependable. This trust allows people to focus on their work without fear of being let down or having to cover for others. When trust is present, people are more willing to collaborate, to take risks, and to innovate, as they know that their team will support them every step of the way. In a culture of accountability, feedback is not only accepted, but actively sought out. Accountable individuals understand that feedback is essential for growth and improvement. They value input from others, as it provides valuable insights and helps them see areas where they can improve. By seeking feedback, they demonstrate a commitment to continuous learning and a desire to enhance their performance. This openness to feedback also strengthens relationships, as it shows a willingness to listen, to learn, and to adapt. In a winning environment, feedback is viewed as a gift that enables everyone to become better, more capable, and more effective. Finally, accountability fosters resilience. When people take responsibility for their actions, they are more likely to persevere in the face of challenges. They don't give up easily or look for shortcuts. Instead, they approach obstacles with determination and a problem-solving mindset. This resilience is a critical component of success, as it enables individuals and teams to overcome setbacks, to stay focused on their goals, and to keep moving forward. Accountability empowers people to face adversity with confidence, knowing that they have the strength and commitment to achieve their goals, no matter how difficult the journey may be. In conclusion, accountability is more than a personal quality. It's a collective value that strengthens teams, builds trust, and drives success. It's about taking ownership of one's actions, holding oneself to high standards, and supporting others in doing the same. Accountability creates an environment where people are motivated to do their best to learn from their experiences and to contribute fully to the team's success. It fosters a culture of trust, resilience, and excellence where everyone is aligned on their goals and committed to achieving them. In a winning environment, accountability is not just encouraged, it's expected, and it's embraced as a vital part of the journey to success. When people take responsibility for their actions, they empower themselves and each other to reach new heights, turning aspirations into achievements and potential into reality. In conclusion, creating a winning environment is about fostering a space where everyone is empowered to reach their fullest potential. It starts with setting a strong vision and defining a purpose that unites and drives everyone forward. It's built on commitment to excellence, where each person consistently strives to be their best, fueled by passion and discipline. Effective communication ensures that trust, clarity, and openness remain at the forefront, while accountability holds everyone to high standards, encouraging ownership, growth, and resilience.